Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. I know you.
So, please tell us about your brand.
Okay, so Dozenyo is well, it came from the diseño, Spanish diseño, and then my name, Tanita, so Dozenyo. Yeah.
So, how long na po siya established?
It's only been a few months, siguro mga 3 months, yeah, give or take, and then 4. So it just recently started. I started as a freelancer, and then yun, when I had work na parang it's been 48 hours wala pa akong tulog. That was the time I said, I need to hire someone. So that's where I hired.
So, with your co-workers, how did you manage to tackle projects?
Okay, so sa mga projects kasi, just like what I told them, there are two things. It's either project by individual or as a team. It's not really as a group, it's more of as a team. As individuals, yung mga easier projects lang yun, like graphic design or i-update lang yung project from a client, revisions. That's just for one person. But as a team, it's more of the brainstorming. Yun yung ginagawa namin. Yung as a team, any project that is from scratch, from the product design itself. Those are by teams.
What's your approach to delegating work to your coworkers?
First is I give them sample tasks, exercises. Wherever they are good at, that's what I give them. I don't force them to do something that they don't like. For example, they're better in graphic design than 3D. I give them all the graphic design. But at one point, I will need to give them the 3D for them to learn. It's not just whatever you're good at, dyan ka lang. No, you need to learn. Because we are a firm. And what you're supposed to do is, since konti lang tayo, you guys are the pioneers, you need to know everything. You need to learn. I have a designer now who didn't know SolidWorks kasi hindi yata sila tinuruan sa batch nila or something. So yeah, he had to learn SolidWorks within the work because that's the primary software we use.
Can you describe a project you successfully managed end-to-end?
Successfully managed end-to-end. Yeah, the first would be InnoFlask. But that's mostly branding, the logo and the packaging and everything. Next would be, hindi ko masabi yung iba, or I'm under a non-disclosure agreement. So there are a lot, not naman a lot, siguro mga 3 more products that from end to end to manufacturing and everything. But I can't say it because I'm under NDA. So
Pero regarding Flask, what challenges did you face and what did you do to overcome them?
First is to make sure that the client gets what he wants, gets what he paid for. First is yun. Minsan may yung mga clients, some of the clients they don't know what they want. That's first. That's hard. Yes, it's hard to design something that you don't have any direction. Two is sometimes they give references that are pangit. It's really bad. But then you have to do something with it. Like, so don't give up your inner designer. Don't give up your what you do as a designer. Like you want everything to look nice. So follow what your client wants, but at the same time, follow your own design as well. So yun, 50-50 lang yan. 50% what the client wants, 50% what you want for the design. It doesn't have to be that the client is always right. It doesn't always have to be you're always right too.
Can you describe a time when your team managed to achieve ambitious goals you set?
First is when they didn't need me to design something. Like example, a speaker. They didn't need me to design it with them. That's my first achievement because they already know what I want. Because we have a work environment where I don't have my own office. I don't have my own room. All of us are in one table so that the communication is open.
How did you support and motivate them as they achieve your goal?
I support them. Well, one thing is whenever they have designs that don't look good, I automatically say it's not good. I don't have a gray area where I don't do that. I'm more of if I see it and I don't like it, I don't like it. But when the motivation comes when after how many sketches they've done and I've picked one out of 50 sketches they made. Sometimes kasi they make 20 sketches, I throw them out. No, as in everything is no. So they need to research again, research. And then, yeah, that's the motivation that they get. That hindi siya, once it's good, it's really good. When I say it's good, it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I help them. Yung motivation that is, it's not just me saying no, it's me saying no, but do this instead. So it's more of guiding the designer.
What is a great leader?
A great leader is where you're also a follower. A leader doesn't become a leader without being a follower first. What I always tell my designers is that we're in here as a team. I learn something from you, you learn something from me. It doesn't necessarily mean that just because I'm paying you for your services, I'm higher than you. It just means that I'm paying you for your services. But it also means that we're in here for a client. So I'm not like the boss. I'm more of like I want to learn something from you, and you want to learn something from me. Just like what I said na with my students before. It's not just me teaching them. It's also me learning from them.
So everyone's equal in your team.
Yes, that's how I tell them that we're equal here. I'm just paying you for your services, but we're equal here. Yeah,
But
that kind of mentality is more of the Western mentality because here in the Philippines, it's more of like, sir, ma'am, oh, like that. I don't want that because I've had clients and I've worked with an international company, and it's better to be equal with everyone so that it's more comfortable to open up to them. It's more comfortable to give your ideas na hindi ka natatakot.
Well, how about, can you tell us how you dealt with a team member who constantly opposed your ideas? Did that ever happen?
It's not really opposing my idea. It's more of a constructive criticism. It's like they have their own ideas and I have my own. But a good communication is where I understand what he is trying to tell me. And with that, ako talaga, I told myself, even before, whenever there's criticism, whether it's good or bad, take it in and then consider it. So, if for example, may sinabi siya sa akin na, Miss, pero paano yung ganito? Hindi, it won't work. And then I think, ano, it's supposed to be like that. You need to consider what they're saying. Kaya mo nga sila hinire eh. That's why you hire them for their knowledge, for their skills. It's not just a one-way street. It's both of you. If you're criticizing their work, they need to criticize your work too. Kasi you're all for one client. You're focusing on a client. It's not just the company. The company won't be there if not because of you. If not because of your designs.
How about how would you tell your coworker that he or she is underperforming?
I tell them straight. Hindi ko iniipon yung mga pangit niyang gawa. Like, in this project, pangit gawa niya. In this project, pangit gawa niya. And I won't tell it to them. I don't. Pag pangit yung gawa mo in this project, okay, pause. Relax. If yung performance niya in graphic design is not that good, I transfer him or her to another field, like 3D design. Ganun. That's it. If they're underperforming, first I transfer them. Para lang maiba yung views niya on design. Kasi may mga ganun eh, like you're stuck. When you're stuck, it's so hard to design. I understand that. So I need to transfer from another genre. Next is, first is transferring. Second is, they need to learn. What I said before, it's not just kung saan ka magaling, dun ka lang. You need to learn from another genre. So if you're underperforming there, let's go back there again. Later on. Not now. Ano yung utak mo niyan eh. Na masyadong napipiga.